Okay, so today we have the ARP2600. This is the ARP2600M. But yeah, I guess I said the ARP2600 because it is that. It's a little mini version of that. Korg recently released a ARP2600 full size, which was obviously bigger than this. It maybe was about that wide and a fair bit taller. Came in a road case. It's like a collector's type thing. This is actually like mass market, I guess, in a way. This is available for everyone. And, they've really made an awesome little synth. Like, I think a lot of people are going to love this. And they probably should get it. I mean, it's got a unique little thing here. It's got built-in speakers, which, the camera mic will pick this up. Yeah. It's in the room. Which to me, that's quite special. Not many synths have that. And if they do, the speakers usually maybe they're just for a quick reference or maybe for kitschy purposes or something. But, it's useful in a synth to have that. The current patch I've got going in this thing is, to me, so awesome, so beautiful. It's one oscillator in this mixer here with, the filter sort of turned down a fair bit, a bit of envelope control from this envelope up here. And, this is the another attenuation section. The mixer again, I guess, in a way. Still getting my head around how it works, but I know if those two are up, I'm doing fine. And then, the VCA is also controlled by the envelope, so if that's down. And this mixer section also has an effect in it. It's got a Spring Reverb, so we can turn this all the way off. But you're still hearing this, which is the delay from the Matriarch. So here is the sound totally dry. Oh yeah, and we're still hearing that, which is bit of resonance. Sounds so good. The filter has that bass cutoff or bass roll off. Basically, you lose bass as you put the resonance up. So. So it's actually really useful. There's no high pass filter in here, so it actually sort of thins the sound out, which is really quite handy. I actually use VCO2 here in this section to modulate the filter. And then we'll get a bit of a opening and closing of the filter here. It can talk because you've got this audio rate modulator, and actually each one of these oscillators is an audio rate modulator because we can just go and route the audio to most places. We can't modulate a few things, like you can't modulate the ADSR and you can't but there's actually a lot of modulation, which to me, I would want straight away. Like I want to go and make a kick drum sort of sound. I'll have to turn that down. Go down an octave on the keyboard. And then maybe I want a sine wave to do that instead. So let's not use that oscillator because Yeah, it's not got that sine wave. Cool. Well, I mean, I guess I could have. No, but then it wouldn't be modulating it. So, sine wave output into VCO2. Yeah, and then bring that up. And then now I'll use the envelope. Something I haven't done yet actually is patching the output back into the input through the preamp. So I might muck around with that because that's something where you're meant to get a lot of character and gnarliness. Haven't done this before. Let's see what happens. VCF output, yeah, into the preamp. All right. And then I want to take the output of the preamp, and then I can control how loud that is via this mixer. Yeah, I think there might be a way to do that better. But this is the thing, though. The synth has these patch points, which allows you to search for things you may not have done before. Like it's got a sample on hold, which I think I literally can turn that on and turn this up. But yeah, then you've got this ability that can go in interface with other things. And that's one of my favorite things about it, that you can do that. So I'm going to turn that down as well. Now I've got a stereo delay in my mix with the Spring Reverb. So nice sounding. And then I've also got a square wave here from Oscillator 1, which I can use as an octave. Now can I go and modulate the speed of that? I think I can. So it is sometimes difficult to get exactly the result you want, but I feel that it does take you into places that maybe you wouldn't have gone before and you maybe didn't really think you wanted to do. But yeah, it's got this ability to inspire and let you create new things. So, you know, I don't know what else to show right now, but I'll come back with a different mindset and I'll show you something else. the main takeaway for me is how rich it sounds. Like, to find a synth which sounds as good as this is tricky. Like, because this actually sounds super rich, and it can go all the way down into the bass territories. Like, the fundamental notes that it hits in the low register is really, really good. And then up in the top range, this plucky stuff, which you can get. Can actually go a lot higher than that as well. Like, we're nowhere near what the full pitch range is. Like, so yeah, it's super rich sounding. Yeah, I believe it's a sine wave. Let's have a listen to Oscillator 1. I love the mixer. I love all the sliders. Based on that, I don't think it is a sine wave. Sounds like a square wave. Square wave. Then Oscillator 2 is also a... oh, here you go. VCO 1, square wave. VCO 2 has a variable pulse width. So then you can actually do pulse width modulation here. It's got noise generator set to that currently. Which, you know, that's interesting. VCO 3 also has... it has pulse width control, but only obviously if you're using the pulse width. Like, it's a sawtooth. You can have both waves. Yes, that's pretty cool. We can actually bring in the third oscillator. Wonder what Spring Reverb will do to that. So that's the filter sort of sweeps. It can get more extreme than that, but let's just the character of the filter is really lovely. Like by default, the keyboard is tracking the filter. Bit of Spring Reverb. You know, if you're looking for something that is going to be able to do your classic analog sounds and also end up in sort of you know, alternative rock music, alternative even pop, you know, this would be a great thing for someone who's looking for a unique sound for themselves to, bring in some new territory, new sounds which maybe for a while have not been used. Like, it's very hands-on, and the only thing I'd say is maybe bring a tuner with you, or if you've got a good ear, rely on your ears, and maybe still go back and check on the computer. But I reckon it's really cool. So see you in another session.